Where do I begin? I am in such a weird place. And I guess what I mean by that is I'm in this place of expectancy. Like, God, I know that you're about to do something great. You've confirmed through revelations, visions, right? Prophetic words from the past, and you're confirming them through things that I'm seeing now, people, divine connections. And then there's another part of my life where I'm just like, why am I crying so much? What is this? What am I still grieving? And if not, what, who, right? And I believe that when you're in the middle of transition from one season to the next, that means whatever you were doing in the season previously, you can no longer do in the next season, right? Just like when the weather changes, right? I'm just going to jump and say from summer to winter, whatever you were wearing, whatever you were doing during that time, you can't do the same things when you're in the winter season because the seasons have changed. The weather conditions are different. And I feel like that's the same thing with what he's doing with me. Within my heart and with everything else that's going on around me, I could sense the change, and I could sense there's a shift. And I'm trying to adjust accordingly, and it seems difficult. It seems challenging on one end. And then some days I'm just like, ain't nothing bothering me. You feel me? Like, who about to get this joy? And then there are other days where I'm just like, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered by anyone. So I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this feeling is, but I just felt the need to say that despite and in spite what I see, or as my mom would say in her song, in spite of the odds, I'm choosing to trust you, like my favorite scripture says in Proverbs 3:5-6. I'm choosing to trust you even though what I see physically right now does not match what I know you have in store for me. So whatever that looks like, I'm praying and hoping that everything changes and that everything will transform as quickly as, well, as quickly as you want, because your timing is better than mine. And I'm also hoping that even though it looks kind of gloom, literally like how the weather is right now, there's always sunshine on the other side no matter what. So that's all I gotta say. For those of you who are waiting on God, who are trusting him, even though it looks like you're not gonna get out of this, even though financially, emotionally, mentally, even spiritually, you're just like, yeah, I'm over it. I don't want to do this anymore, God. I'm done. What's the point of trying? Keep going. Keep going. I'm talking to you as I'm speaking to myself. Just keep going, right? The spirit of hopelessness has been trying to weigh heavy on me, and I mean heavy. And I'm not doing it anymore. I had to really prompt myself up and listen to Proclaim by Todd Galbraith, or at least Elohim, right, by Bethel, and just pump myself up and get into the presence of God where there's peace, where there's wise solutions, where there's just presence. Sometimes presence is just enough. So all this to say, I don't know what you're going through, and I don't know what it looks like, and I don't know how deep you're in, but my hope for you is that you continue to look to Christ and not at your situation, not at the storms, not at the things that you feel like you're drowning in, right? You reach up and you fix your eyes on Jesus, so much so that he's able to pull you back out of the water, right? To breathe life back into you and to remind you not to keep holding your breath every day, but to just learn to breathe. Hi. So, just, yeah, like I just did, exhale. And remember to breathe.